The mystery continues as to how this soldier was captured by the Taliban, but one conservative military analyst says he's got it all figured out and goes on to suggest if the Taliban kills this soldier, so what? Man, he's talking about a captured American seen on television. Welcome back to the CNN Newsroom. I'm Rick Sanchez. You know, I have heard a lot in this business, but this one that you're about to hear with me may take the proverbial cake. And it was said on national television. Here's the setup for you. You ready? Army PFC, Private First Class Bowe Bergdahl, is being held by the Taliban. They are threatening to kill him. He is an American. There are questions about how he got captured, which I raised here yesterday with my own analyst. But listen to what this retired Army Lieutenant Colonel has said on the air, which for the most part goes unchallenged. The analyst's name is Ralph Peters.
Nobody in the military that I've heard is defending this guy. He is an apparent deserter. Reports are indeed that he abandoned his buddies, abandoned his post, and walked off. We'll see what the ultimate truth of it is. But if he did, if he's a deserter in wartime, well, as one of my old platoon sergeants used to say, he's in Boku deep kimchi. I want to be clear. If when the facts are in, we find out that through some convoluted chain of events, he really was captured by the Taliban, I'm with him. But if he walked away from his post and his buddies in wartime, I don't care how hard it sounds. As far as I'm concerned, the Taliban can save us a lot of legal hassles and legal bills.
Can save us a lot of legal hassles and legal bills. Stop quote. I've watched that clip a dozen times now, and I still can't believe what I heard that man say. A former U.S. military officer, a lieutenant colonel, saying that he would be okay with the Taliban. If I heard it right, tell me if I'm wrong. He would be okay with the Taliban executing Private First Class Bowe Bergdahl if he is in fact a deserter. Is the military saying that he's a deserter? In any way? We've checked. No, not at all. But Ralph Peters suggested he is. As we've reported, Private First Class Bowe Bergdahl has a family and an entire town that are praying to God for his safety right now and that he be somehow released by the enemy. I don't know what it's like to be in combat as a soldier. I don't. And I certainly don't know what it's like to be captured and held at gunpoint and threatened with death. I don't know what I would say or what I would do. Maybe Ralph Peters knows more than we do. After all, he seems to be willing to talk about it on national television. We checked, by the way, and here's what we found. Peters was an Army intelligence officer. As far as we can tell, has never been captured by the enemy. As far as we can tell, maybe hasn't even been in combat. I'd like to ask him so he can tell us for himself what his perspective is, what he knows that the rest of us don't. But when we called, he said he wasn't able to be on the show. We weren't able to contact him, is what I'm told by my staff. I asked you earlier to respond to this, by the way, and man, did you ever. Let me read to you some of the comments that you've been sending in to us throughout the entire day. This is on Twitter first. Let's go there if we possibly can. Peters is acting like a defense lawyer, using the trash the victim mentality on our captured soldier. Next, he's not a deserter. The kid's just trying to survive. Next, Peters comments unconscionable. Is this a 23-year-old guilty until proven innocent? Let's get this kid back. It was a stupid thing to say. He's an American in danger of enhanced interrogation for serving his country. One more. Rick, it's completely out of line to politicize a soldier being taken. None of us know the specifics, including him. Well, there you have it. Some of your comments as you continue to share in this story as we bring it to you. We'll continue to check, and obviously, if Lieutenant Colonel Ralph Peters would like to join us on this show to maybe make us understand what the point is that he was trying to make, the offer will stand.